Welcome to the course Formal Language and Automata Theory. In this class, we will continue with minimization of DFA. In our previous class, we discussed about the concept of minimization, then Mill-Nerode theorem, using that theorem to find equivalent classes, then using table filling algorithm for finding equivalent classes of states. Then we started solving one example problem. So till we continued finding of equivalent classes by applying table filling algorithm. So in this table, after completion of applying the algorithm with 4 steps, the final table you can see here. So here wherever we got tick marks, so those are all highlighted in this table with green color with the tick mark. Now take those combinations. The first combination is Q1 comma Q2. So this can never marked after applying all the steps 1 to 4 several times in table filling algorithm. So this pair never marked with into. That means this is unmarked. So that unmarked pair finally we are marking with right mark, tick mark. Similarly, Q3, Q4 pair also. This pair never marked after applying all the steps of table filling algorithm. So this can be marked with tick mark. Now, finally, as for the last step, step 4. So if any pair is never marked at any combinations, then you can say that pair is called as equivalent class. So here we have 2 pairs which are unmarked. That means here we have 2 equivalent classes. Now you can see the first one is Q1 comma Q2. So these two we'll call it as equivalent class. Can be written as Q1 is equivalent to Q2. Then another pair Q3 comma Q4. This can be written as Q3 is equivalent to Q4. So like that, using table filling algorithm, we can find equivalent classes of states. That means whatever the equivalent classes obtained, so those equivalent classes of states can be merged into single state. Now Q1, Q2 becomes single state now. Then Q3, Q4 becomes another single state. Now with these merged states along with the remaining states, so we can construct minimized DFA. So how to construct the minimized DFA? Now we can see here. So construction of minimized DFA, let us say M dash. So now M dash equal to Q dash, comma sigma, comma delta dash, comma Q naught dash, comma F dash. So here sigma is same as the given DFA. Now states are changed, transitions are changed, delta dash, initial state is changed, final states are changed. So now Q dash equal to, how to find the Q dash? You can write down all the states of given DFA in the order, but wherever the equivalent class combinations are there, you can merge and make that equivalent class as single state. Now Q naught we have separate, so this is not under part of equivalent class. So take Q naught as it is, comma. Next one is Q1. So next one is Q2, but Q1, Q2 we don't have separately in the minimized DFE. These two are equivalent classes. That means these two can be merged and can make it as single state. So that's why this can be represented within square bracket Q1 comma Q2, which is a single state. Then after Q2, the next state is Q3. So Q3 also we don't have separate state. Then Q4 also we don't have now because the Q3, Q4 are equivalent. So these two also you can merge and can be written as Q3 comma Q4. as a single state. So you can represent within square bracket. So after Q4, then what is the leftover state? Q5. Q5 you can write as it is. Now you can see these are all the states of minimized DFA. So that is Q dash equal to Q naught, Q1 comma Q2, then Q3 comma Q4 and Q5. So now once states are obtained, then you can find out Q naught dash. That is initial state is nothing but in Q dash whatever the first state, that is initial state. So Q naught within square bracket is the initial state. Then how to find out F dash? In Q dash whatever the states which are combination of the final states of DFA. So those can be considered as the final states of minimized DFA also. So now in the given DFA, Q1 is one final state, Q2 is one final state, Q5 is one final state. Now in Q dash check out what are the states which are combination of any of these three final states. Now Q naught is not a final state. Then Q1 comma Q2, yes, both are final states. Even one final state also included. You can consider it as the final state of minimized DFA. Here Q1, Q2 both are final states, so can be merged. So now Q1, Q2 is one final state of minimized DFA. Then Q3, Q4, this pair does not contains any final state. Then Q5 is a final state of DFA. So therefore, it also you can consider it as the final state of minimized DFA. Therefore, F dash equal to Q1 comma Q2 comma Q5. These are all the two final states. Now sigma equal to same as the given DFA. So in the given DFA, the inputs are 0 comma 1. Therefore, sigma equal to 0 comma 1. So now you need to find out the transitions of all the states in Q dash. So we have Q naught, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and Q5. So these four states transitions we have to find out. Now let us see one by one. First, take Q naught state. So the transitions can be written as a delta dash of Q naught comma 0 equal to, this can be written in normal DFA transition function, that is delta of Q naught comma 0. Now delta of Q naught comma 0 equal to, see the given DFA. So Q naught on 0, it is going to Q1, but we don't have Q1 as a separate state, but Q1 is merged with Q2. So that combination state only we can take it as the next state of the current state with current input. So therefore, Q naught on 0 equal to Q1, but Q1 you don't have separate state. So here you can remember whatever the transitions we will obtain, all the transitions or the combination of Q dash states only. Other than Q dash, if any state occurred means your problem is wrong. That point you have to remember. Therefore, delta dash of Q naught on 0 equal to delta of Q naught on 0 equal to Q1. But you don't have Q1 as separate state. Therefore, we have the state with combination of Q2. Therefore, this is equivalent to Q1 comma Q2. Similarly, delta dash of Q naught on 1. See, Q naught on 1, it is going to Q2. Again, same. We don't have Q naught, Q2 as separate state. But there is one state combination of Q2, that is Q1 comma Q2. So that you can take here. Similarly, for second state, that is Q1 Q2 on 0, delta dash of Q1 Q2 on 0 equal to delta of Q1 comma Q2 on 0. So here two states are there with one input. You can apply union rule. So this can be written as the delta of Q1 on 0 union delta of Q2 on 0. Then you can substitute the transitions by saying the given DFA. Then you will get delta of Q1 on 0 equal to Q3 union delta of Q2 on 0 equal to Q4. Then you can combine these two, you will get Q3 comma Q4. Yes, Q3 comma Q4, this state is exist in Q dash directly. So Q3 comma Q4, let us keep as it is. Then similarly, delta dash of Q1 Q2 on 1. So you will get here Q4 union Q3. You can change the order. Why? Because our state is Q3 Q4 combination. Here the states are unordered. So P comma Q, Q comma P can be considered as same. So here Q4 Q3, then you can reverse it Q3 Q4. Why? Because we have the state with Q3 Q4. Therefore, here also we are getting the same state as in Q dash. Then similarly, next state is Q3 Q4. Delta dash of Q3 Q4 on 0 equal to delta of Q3 Q4 on 0. Then by applying delta union rule, here you will get Q5 union Q5. So Q5 union Q5 equal to Q5. So Q5 directly we have the state in Q dash. So no problem. Then delta dash of Q3 comma Q4 on 1 equal to delta of Q3 comma Q4 on 1. Then by applying union rule, delta of Q3 on 1, union delta of Q4 on 1. So again, by substituting the transitions here, you will get Q5 union Q5. So finally, you will get Q5 only. So this state already exists in Q dash. Then last state Q5. So delta dash of Q5 on 0 equal to delta of Q5 on 0 equal to Q5. So Q5 state already exists in Q dash. Then delta dash of Q5 on 1 equal to delta of Q5 comma 1 equal to Q5. So this state already exists in Q dash. Now all four states transitions are obtained here. So once transitions are obtained, then what we have to do? We have to draw the minimized DFA transition table and transition diagram using the above transitions obtained. Now let us see transition table of minimized DFA. So the table consisting of Q by sigma. So row headings are the states in Q dash. Column headings are the inputs in sigma. So therefore sigma contains 0, 1. So here you will get two columns. Then Q dash contains four states. So we will get four rows. So you can include row values and column values. Then in the table, all the cells you can fill it with next states based on the current row state and current input symbol. So now Q naught on 0 equal to in the above what we obtained. So Q naught on 0. So Q naught on 0 equal to the state is Q1 comma Q2 that you can write as it is. Therefore Q naught on 0 equal to Q1 comma Q2. Similarly Q naught on 1 also it is getting same state that is Q1 Q2. Then Q1 Q2 on 0. Now you can see Q1 Q2 on 0. The next state is Q3 comma Q4. Q1 Q2 on 1 also you are getting same next state that is Q3 comma Q4. So from state Q1 Q2 on 0 the next state is Q3 comma Q4. Then on 1 also same Q3 comma Q4. Then Q3 comma Q4 on 0. See Q3 comma Q4 on 0 the next state is Q5. Q3 comma Q4 on 1 is also the next state is same that is Q5. So therefore Q3 comma Q4 on 0 equal to Q5. Q3 comma Q4 on 1 equal to Q5. Then finally Q5. So Q5 on 0 equal to Q5 only. Then Q5 on 1 equal to Q5 only. So all the transitions are included here. Then next step is we have to include the initial state and final states in the transition table also. Here Q0 is the initial state. So you have to draw a prefixed arrow to the initial state. So arrow is drawn. Then final states are represented within circle. So here Q1, Q2 is one final state. So that can be included within the circle. Then Q5 is another final state. So this can be included in circle. So this is the transition table of minimized DFA. Now you can see our given original DFA consisting of Q0 to Q5, total 6 states. Now in the minimized DFA, 6 states becomes now 4 states. That means 2 states are reduced or minimized. Then let us see its transition diagram in the similar fashion. So transition diagram of minimized DFA. So first all states you can represent within circle. Then for initial state circle, you can draw an arrow to the prefix of that circle. So an arrow is drawn for Q0 state, which is initial state. Then final states are represented within double circle. Q1, Q2 is one final state. So this can be included in double circle. Q5 is another final state. So this is included in double circle. Now the transitions by seeing the above table or about delta dash values, you can include the transitions by drawing an arc or edge between the states. Then on the arc or edge, you can label with all the inputs associated with corresponding transitions. Now Q0 on 0, it is going to Q1 comma Q2. So an arrow is drawn. Then the input is labeled on this arrow 0. Then Q0 on 1 also it is going to same state. So if for a state with more than one input, it is going to same next state. You can draw single line, unidirectional arrow or arc. Then all the inputs you can label it separated by comma. So therefore 0, 1. Similarly, Q1, Q2 on 0, it is going to Q3, Q4. Q1, Q2 on 1, it is going to Q3, Q4. So single arrow, multiple inputs separated with comma. So 0, 1. Then Q3, Q4 on 0, it is going to Q5. Q3, Q4 on 1 also, it is going to Q5. Same. Then Q5 on 0, it is going to Q5. Then Q5 on 1 also, it is going to Q5. For any state on any input, if it is going to same state, then you have to draw a loop of that state. So here this is called as the loop. Q5 contains a loop transition with 0, 1. Now this is the minimized DFA. So Like that, for any given problem using table filling algorithm, first you have to find out equivalent classes. After finding equivalent classes, then you can merge the equivalent class states as single state. Then by including remaining states along with merged states, you can construct the minimized DFA.